All right. Hey, everybody. I wanted to make a video about this book, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. It came out originally in 1891, and then this edition is from 2003. Now, I wanted to do this, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't thought about this sooner. This was the first classic book that I think I almost ever read. For sure the first Penguin classic, but this is probably the book that got me into some of these older works, some of these works from the 19th century. I think these are outstanding. Obviously, a lot of my reviews are of some of these older works. This one was a lot of fun. This is kind of the thing that got me into reading about as much as I knew now. I read a ton now, and I've always really enjoyed it, and I've usually always had a book with me, but this is the one that really got me back into reading on a bigger scale, I guess. But Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is a really, really interesting book. I think Dorian Gray is a very interesting character, and I like kind of I don't know how you would describe it, like the supernatural effect that the portrait has on Dorian Gray and kind of his spiral to insanity, basically, by the very end. But I think his questioning, his friendships, and then his change that he makes throughout the book that kind of goes from this very, I would almost say, youthful innocence to this more pessimistic view, maybe even bordering on a nihilistic view on life. I think is really, really interesting, in just how he builds up over the years, and then eventually when it culminates all in him confronting the portrait and kind of figuring it out. In the very end of it's ruining his life. It's not, the keeping him young thing was great at first, but now he towards the end he kind of realizes that the portrait and this whole thing of immortality has kind of ruined him. So this one was really fun. I was a little surprised that I liked it, but again, before this I'd also primarily read history books, nonfiction stuff. So this was really my kind of first dive into to fiction since high school. So this one's fun. I would recommend it. It's also a pretty short read. It's only, 213 pages. So pretty quick, but I would recommend. Thank you.